Can you hear me? Secretary, call the roll.
Here.
Tim Ridenhour.
Here.
John Miasso.
Here.
Austin Hopkins.
Here.
Jerry Callis.
Here.
Jim Lemberg.
Here. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the July 1, 2021 Special Plan Commission meeting minutes and the July 1, 2021 special meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals and Plan Commission meeting minutes. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. I have a question before we vote on it. It was brought up with a question from Mr. Worden. It said, would the village board have to have a 2/3 vote to overrule the plan commission? And Roberta said she'd have to check with the village attorney. Do we have an answer?
We do. So what has to happen when the Plan Commission fails to make a positive recommendation? There needs to be a vote by 4 trustees in favor. So the mayor's cannot be the tie-breaking vote. It has to be 4 trustees.
4 trustees have to say yes.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. We have a motion and second.
Second.
We have a second there, yes. Secretary, call the roll.
Tim Ridenhour.
Abstain.
John Miasso.
Yes.
Austin Hopkins.
Yes.
Jerry Callis.
Yes.
Mark Hopkins.
Yes.
Jim Lemberg.
Yes. Next item on the agenda is item 21-07, 711, 1500 South Route 59 for a special use permit to sell packaged liquor, beer, wine, and it's a public hearing which is continued from July 1st meeting. If it's a public hearing, if there's anyone in the audience that needs to make a comment or a question, there is a form on that little table there by the clock. Fill it out, and we will call you at the appropriate time when you hand it in to the staff. Okay.
So this property was annexed into the village in 1988 as part of the Woodland Hills subdivision by ordinance 8813 and subsequently zoned PD by ordinance 8814. The property is Lot 1 of the Illini Partners subdivision established by ordinance 1999-52. That same ordinance also approved a special use for the existing automobile service station for the 7-Eleven. The petitioner is requesting a special use permit to sell packaged liquor, beer, wine, and liquor at the existing 7-Eleven gas station and convenience store. Beer will be kept in 3 out of 10 coolers toward the rear of the store. Wine will be displayed on a 3-foot end cap with 5 shelves opposite the beer coolers. And liquor will be kept behind the counter near the cigarettes and a 3-foot end cap which will display 7 shelves of liquor. The total customer area is approximately 1,860 square feet. The total area taken up by the packaged liquor sales would be approximately 30 square feet, roughly 2% of the total customer floor area. The staff recommends approval of the petitioner's request for a special use permit subject to the conditions and findings of fact outlined in the staff report.
Okay, thank you. Is the petitioner here this evening? Could you stand and be sworn in, please? And is there anyone else going to give testimony beside you? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge? Okay. Do we have the notifications?
Yes, we do.
We do. Okay. Do you have anything you'd like to add to what staff said? Could you come up to the microphone and state your name and address, please?
My name is Dan Kubo. I live at 3 Pinehurst Court, Burbank, Illinois. I am a corporate employee for 7-Eleven. And I would just like to add that we have been getting special permission to get packaged liquor into a lot of our stores lately, in a lot of cities and townships, and our hopes is that we'll be able to do this here. It helps both of us, you as well as us. And just like to make sure that you are aware we do have programs in place. Cooler doors do lock during non-selling hours. so nobody could purchase or try to get at the product. And we also have a program where once a month they come around, try to purchase tobacco as well as liquor or alcohol, and if we're not checking IDs, then there are consequences for the franchisees.
Okay, thank you. No other, okay, then at this time, we'll open it up to the public. Is there anyone in the audience that has a question or comment?
Right in the back.
Anyone have a question or comment? Portion to the public is closed. Anyone on the Plan Commission have any questions or comments for?
I just had, is that your program, checking on underage sales?
Yes, it is. It's a program through 7-Eleven, and we do that in all of our stores. Whether they have alcohol or not, we do it for tobacco. And like I said, there are consequences. They could lose their license with 7-Eleven.
Good.
I just have a quick question for staff. With this type of liquor license, would they be eligible to have any gaming devices?
Not with, no, because it's not qualified as a truck stop. Remember, we had a text amendment for a truck stop. It has to have the separate pumps for diesel.
Okay.
So this would not qualify under our current ordinance.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions, comments? Okay, and I guess I'll be looking for a motion to approve the special use permit to sell packaged liquor at 7-Eleven on 1500 South, Route 59, and the findings of fact.
So moved.
Second. We have a second?
Jerry.
Jerry? Okay. Secretary, call the roll?
Austin Hopkins,
Yes.
Jerry Callis,
Yes.
Mark Hopkins,
Yes.
Tim Ridenhour,
Yes.
John Miasso,
Yes.
Yes.
Jim Lundberg, sorry. Didn't think you voted on that.
That's okay. We have a few people, we had 12 people, it didn't matter.
Right.
Okay, so thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on the agenda is old business, new business.
Right now, it doesn't look like we're going to have a meeting next month, so
Nothing next month.
I don't think so.
Okay.
What's
Is
the,
there an update on the Moore Brewery?
They submitted some plans. It wasn't a complete submittal, but they have submitted something. So it's a step in the right direction.
have they purchased the land?
I believe so.
They bought it from the village, didn't they?
Yes.
Closed on it, what, 2 months ago?
I think that's right, yes.
And you gave them the credit?
Right, for that. And so typically, we don't accept building permits unless they're the owner.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. Any update on the apartment building?
it goes before the village board for a final vote on Tuesday. They did make some changes. They were able to shift the building over so that it meets that, I think it's 7 foot 8 inches instead of the 5 foot. So they shifted it over to meet the downtown TOD. Manny agreed to add additional spaces down at Streets of Bartlett. They changed the number of units down to 90. So it's still the same number of stories, but there's less units, so it does meet the parking requirement.
On-site or with including those off-site?
Including, I think.
It's including the offsite.
What's the unit breakdown now?
Man, you guys are tough today.
Bedroom?
It was, I think he got rid of all the studios.
Okay.
So it's just 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms now.
Yeah, he had 48 and 42. That's what he's gonna go with now, the 48 and the 42?
So I'm not sure, that might be right. I don't know. I'm not the one handling that case, so that one's Roberta's.
That's coming up this Tuesday?
It's this Tuesday, yes.
And it still has to pass with a supermajority even though they made those changes?
Correct, because your recommendation failed to pass.
Okay.
So it doesn't change what your vote was.
Gotcha.
Anyone have anything else?
How many members are we supposed to have?
You currently have, let's see, how many are you right now? 6. I think you're supposed, I think we brought you guys down to 9. I think we have 3 vacancies.
So how many people do we have to have here for a quorum?
We need to have, no, we must have, you guys must be down to 7, because we need to have 4 for a quorum.
Only 4?
That was changed by the village board?
Yeah.
Anybody have anything else? Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
You know, we should have just kept talking for like another 3 or 4 hours.